My name is Rosie Presley, and I'm President and Educational Director of Ladies of Grace. We're a nonprofit organization whose mission is to help the rehabilitation process of incarcerated women. I've been involved with Ladies of Grace for 10-plus years in Northwest Arkansas. We're faith-based. We teach life skills from a biblical and character-building perspective. We're not one flavor. Our ladies come from 12 different churches in the area. Our mission is to just augment the type of treatment that the prison is already doing, building character and motivation in the women to change their lives.
The treatment that is provided there is unlike any other that I see anywhere else. So the entire day is structured around treatment. They have psychoeducational groups, they have individual counseling, they have process groups, they have jobs. Those jobs don't look like jobs in normal prisons. They have wage certifications. They have ServSafe certifications. They can become kennel technicians. There's an art certification program. Heavy emphasis on education if they don't have their GED or high school diploma.
They see counselors. They have counselors for them. They're flourishing. That is the word. They are just flourishing in their life, and they are so excited. I remember many times, and girls seems to have problems with math. They would say, "Oh, please pray for me to pass my math test so I can get my GED." And then when they get it, they are just beside themselves.
Because of its proximity in Northwest Arkansas, they've been able to create programming with the University of Arkansas, which has been really invaluable. Letters to children. They're able to parole out to places like Magdalene Serenity House or Havenwood or Oasis or Pearl. A lot of people coming out of the facility have become peer recovery support specialists within the state of Arkansas.
This facility was a game changer in my life. It was such a pivotal point in my life to have such a huge community within those walls and outside of those walls coming in to pour into my life, and not just mine, but thousands of other women.
The 2020 Criminal Justice Assessment Study that Washington County paid for, that was conducted by the National Center for State Courts, said that our center here, the women's prison, was a model of what a jail or a prison should be. And here we are. We have this model here that could be an example for not just the state, but for the whole country. And yet our county judge is intent on closing it. It just doesn't make sense.
And if this was to close, those ladies would have to go to, I'm assuming, West Memphis, and they'd be away from their families. I know the judge talks about Washington County people. You take this facility and you move them over there, and instead of just expanding West Memphis, that leaves more people in backlog in all the county jails. And these ladies deserve a chance to succeed. And this facility has proven in the 16-plus years it's been there that they have a great success rate and a great chance to become productive citizens again.
There's a heavy emphasis in our conversations right now about how do we keep people out of prison? How do we keep people from reoffending? What do we do about addiction? Well, this facility is doing all of those things, providing treatment, reducing recidivism, reducing chances of relapse, preparing people for reentry in a way that no other facility is doing that. I feel a lot of empathy and compassion for Washington County Detention Center. We're incredibly lucky to have the sheriff that we do. I really admire how progressive he is and how he really wants to create programming within the detention center. I understand that the situation over there is untenable, but taking away something that works makes no sense to me. And it's not going to solve the problem. It's like a reactive measure. It's slapping a Band-Aid on a compound fracture.
I know there are plenty of women out there that I have been in contact with since this has happened, and We have drawn up petitions. We have gotten petitions signed. We have gotten letters written by former women that were formerly incarcerated in there who have successfully been living in society and being productive citizens.
I just wanted to see it continued. I have, on our next meeting of the Washington County Quorum Court is the County Services Meeting, and that's a committee of the whole. We meet on June 3rd at 6 p.m. in the Washington County Courthouse. I will have on that agenda a resolution to be passed by the Quorum Court, which I hope my colleagues will support, that would just say to the judge and to the public and to the Department of Corrections, hey, we want to keep the center here. We want you to do what you have to do to work out a deal, to renegotiate the lease, so that for both parties, so that we can still have the center here.